2012, we began the awakening of these gateways. And every year on the Lionsgate period, these 4 or 5 weeks, these gates open up and they activate and they come online. In 2012, the beginning, it was 0, the creation. Remember what we talked about? Shambhala being first, the 0 is the creation, and then the 1 is come into action, into manifestation. So 2012 in our year, Gregorian calendar, was that, the circle. From there, every year, it was infinitely important for us to continue to expand and grow. That eclipse that happened was at 2017, 0, 2012. 2013, the focus was on Mount Shasta, the energy being potent. So every year when this Lion's gates open up, a portal, a gate opens up in these spaces. So number 1 would be the root chakra, Mount Shasta, 2013. That gate opens. So you can visualize it kind of like a seals, like there is an energy and there's like a seal on it, and the seal releases, and when the seal releases, it's like a burst of energy and a literal benevolence, positive portal that's happening that is lit up energetically. If you were to see it with your remote view, with your third eye, like we always teach, then you can see how these points are all lit up in crystalline right now. They're lit up gigantically. Okay, they're at the brightest basically every year in this moment in time and space. Okay, so root chakra, Mount Shasta, law of action happened. Its gate that opened, that shifted the collective. Mount Shasta in 2013. Then 2014, sacral chakra, Peru, basically the South Americas. This gate, this opened up in 2014. So maybe think about what you were doing in those years and what was happening and how you were shifting and ascending your consciousness and continual ascension until its final ascension. In 2015, the solar plexus, the Africa law of free will, all these pyramids again and temples lit up to open up that sacred law. And if you look here, you will understand what these sacred laws mean. There is a summary that tells you what they each represent. So a shifting that would have happened in the collective in 2015 in retaining our sacred law, solar plexus law of free will, and embodying that. Then in 2016, the stellar gateway of Russia law polarity opened up further. That gateway opened up again. So these are sacred laws that keep us sovereign. So you want to become very familiar on why that is. 2017 was an extremely catalyzing year for a lot of people. And I always wonder why 2017 was a gigantic awakening time. It was some dark stuff happened to us, catalyzing things that shifted us. It taught us the law of vibration, Jerusalem, the throat chakra, taught us to speak up, to speak our truth. That was actually the year I came out on YouTube in 2017, where I found my voice and started to speak for the public. Okay, then, so that Jerusalem right here, in the map. Then in 2018, the third eye, Pyramid Giza, law of cause and effect, that gateway opened, that gate. Then, 2019 was the law of wisdom, India crown chakra, that gate open. 2020, Earth star, 2020, Earth star, Atlantic Ocean, law of surrender. In 2020, a lot of people actually started remembering their Atlantis life and working on that. And then 2021, the Soul Grease, law of evolution, that gate open. 2010, do you remember last year? I didn't quite get it last year. Now I do get it after I received all the sacred knowledge from the Tartarian and then the last year's Lionsgate. Remember how we talked about last year several times how we were working in Australia for some reason? Now I know why. Because we were literally, that gate was open during the Lionsgate. Universal Gateway, Australia, law of purpose, completion. And these numbers are accurate. So root chakra, 1, sacral, 2, 3, solar plexus, 4, stellar gateway, 5, throat chakra, 6, third eye, 7, crown chakra, 8, earth star, 9, soul star, 10, universal gateway, which was all last year happening in Australia, law of purpose. And number 11, what the little girl said, that gate is this year in 2023, the Shambhala, the Tibet law of potential. And of course, it will continue. Next year will be 12 and then 13. Oh, but I can tell you that the number 13 has already been activated, but definitely something in 2025 gigantically will happen in regards to love.